Welcome back, everybody, to Unpaid Debts, as presented by Revolving Tabletop. I'm Corey. I run the game. I'm gonna go to my right.
Hey everyone, my name is Nate. I play the Wookiee technician Zahir.
I'm Andrew. I play the droid thief Nave.
Kyle, I play the Clone Trooper Nines.
And that's it. That's all we have.
Goodbye,
Right, thanks
everybody.
That's where episode ends.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
This is episode 9 off to a great start.
Woo!
But yeah, so I'm gonna switch this up. Which one of you wants to tell me what happened last session?
Wowzers! From what I can remember, shit, it's been so. It's been a while.
Did we just get rid of destroy the asteroid thing?
You did do
yeah,
that.
we did blow up the
Okay.
asteroid. That's
Okay.
right. We blew up the whole mining operation.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we got like 5,000, credits for each person.
That was not the case.
Yeah, we got like 70 experience
You're not doing
each.
this. You're not getting paid to do any of this.
Lies,
Deception.
deceptions.
Lies and slander.
All the
Every
work
day
you're
more
doing
lies.
here is going towards paying off your debt.
But yes,
It's almost like it has some relation to the title of the campaign.
Wait a minute.
Say this debt is
Unpaid is not efficiently funded.
Bum bum bum.
say this loan interest is yet to be fully paid back.
But either way, yeah, we blew up a freaking asteroid, and we
Well, you didn't blow up
got-
an asteroid. You blew up a space station. It
Yeah,
was
we
mining
blew up-
asteroids.
Yeah, it was mining asteroids, but yeah, it went kaboom. And now we've made our way to Coruscant.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You just landed. You have gotten your 900 in total. Your 300 each credits for escorting a blind Solonian that you
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wertek.
This was nice.
Another happy landing.
Another. So you guys are still kind of standing in the hangar. This is like literally seconds after the last session ended,
Okay.
and your passenger, after kind of walking off a little bit, she turns around and well, okay, definitely gonna may regret telling you guys about this, but you seem like you could use some money.
That would be beneficial.
Yes, yes, it would be.
I don't have, I personally don't have any money to offer you.
But you know a guy that can pay us well.
Something like that. Where I'm going, you can definitely find stuff that's very worthwhile. If you can find the right buyer for it, of course.
That is very intriguing.
Oh no, what do you guys think?
We need to know a little bit more about it.
Do you think that's sensible? Yeah.
What's the job?
No, nothing too hard. Just it's a little bit of minor breaking and entering.
I do like breaking in it.
I did worse things during the war.
Okay.
I did worse things yesterday.
Next episode, Nine's War Crimes.
All concluding in Execute Order 66.
How Nines won the war.
He executed Order 66 about 2 years too early.
But I really can't state any more beyond that, really.
I don't know. credits are credits.
Fair enough.
I like money. I totally don't have a crippling addiction to death sticks or whatever.
I mean, you didn't. No, you sold those off. You were like, ooh, wait, no, this only does bad things for me. Hey, kid, you want to buy this?
Stunk. My character just becomes a drug dealer.
I mean, you
You wanna buy
could.
some death sticks?
You could. It's a realistic thing you could do on the side.
It's a grind
Yeah.
stick.
It's a Sigma grind set.
When we last saw their heroes, they were selling death sticks to children.
It's hanging outside the local elementary school.
No!
Hey, little Duros boy, you want to buy some death sticks? But yes. Okay.
This just in on Coruscant Weekly.
Won't somebody think of the children? Okay.
I just wanted my cheese.
Okay.
Either way, but yeah,
So.
yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Okay,
Well, then I guess we'll get going.
guess we
Alrighty.
Okay, I guess we'll go.
Whoop whoop. Partnership. Can you fucking imagine? It just has like that little like alarm thing just. Boop, boop.
All right. So.
Someone's breaking in.
If only. But yeah, I guess we're
Following along.
making our way downtown.
So as you guys are walking through the city streets, just kind of dipping around, ducking through all kinds of big crowds of people. All these, just the roar and the ambience of the city. Because it's just one massive city. There's all these speeders on like different levels. You're making your way slowly, kind of down to like kind of the lower parts of it. And there's definitely a kind of a shift that clearly happens in like the scenery and the look of everything. Everything kind of, as the lower you gets a little grungier, dirtier. There's some parts that you clearly don't want to be in.
Oh look, a crime happening in a back alley. Let's keep
Well, it's just,
walking.
In space, Detroit.
It is.
Oh damn!
Ooh. But so, you keep kind of making your way through the city. This takes about like a hour or so of just kind of walking. You eventually make it to, just like, it's to one part of the city. It's kind of in a nicer-ish. It's in a definitely more heavily Imperial-controlled part of the city. Kind of nearby where the Jedi Temple used to be.
Oh no, I sure hope nothing tragic happened.
Nope, nothing. Uh-oh. But yeah, so you are,
What do you mean?
so you're,
Fun place for kids.
so like you've kind of walked over to like this part of where you're essentially on, like you're like right next to where the Jedi Temple is, like where it kind of the building starts. You're on like this platform where there's like this railing that kind of overlooks, the city. There's just kind of traffic and stuff happening.
Okay, are we sure we're even supposed to be here?
Oh, I never thought I'd be here in a million years again.
Yeah.
I am indifferent.
You weren't even built yet.
That's why I am indifferent.
Fair enough.
I suppose we shouldn't dwell here too long.
Agreed. So, what are we doing here?
You see right there? She kind of points over to, there's like it's just like a ledge. A perilous ledge, kind of over this railing. That like you can kind of clearly see that it goes down. Like if you kind of slide along this ledge, you get to like this like corner part of like the building. There's nothing there at that corner bit. It's just like wall, but like a so it's like a thin walkway that winds out to like basically just like a big square.
Yeah, I see it.
I said there's gonna be things very profitable in there.
Neat.
Come on, it's okay. It's less of a deal than what you're thinking. It's an abandoned wing. They don't use it for anything. Security's very minimal.
I like the sound of that.
So you have no idea what these items are, right? Or the value?
I don't know what the value is. That just would depend on who you're selling it to.
We're just gonna find like a bunch of like child-sized ropes. And, like,
A bunch of skeletons?
Bones, yeah.
Well, breaking and entering it is.
All right. So
Dave, this is what I built you for.
I don't think you have, but
He just says it like every time he uses name.
Dave, this is what I built you for.
You built me for like 15,000 different things.
Well, you're a droid. Droids are supposed to have that many functions, I think.
So she like hops over the little railing bit and starts kind of like sliding across.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, I'm just imagining Crunk doing his thing.
Yes!
Odd, this creature appears says they're blind, but yet they're navigating across this
This narrow ledge.
Narrow ledge.
Curious. Is that a thought you want to bring up in character?
Maybe
get past the edge.
just like in like a more casual. Just I wasn't aware a blind person could do that. Curious.
I think there's more to this one than meets the eye. I'm gonna let myself out now.
Here, this is no time for puns.
I'm nervous, okay? That's a very long drop! It's fine. I face first. I used to climb the great trees on back of my homeworld, so yeah, I should be fine with this.
Back on Space Vietnam.
Yes. Seriously, because kids kind of like Space Vietnam, not gonna lie. But yeah, I guess we'll start climbing.
All right. I want all of you, but probably just one at a time. I guess we'll do it in the order of who's going, like, front to back.
I'll be in the middle.
I guess I'll be in the front.
Alright.
All
I'll be
right.
in
So
beat,
I
you
want
first.
you to make me a average, which is 2 purple athletics check.
2 purple F
Oh,
winning.
good.
I'm very good at that.
So 2.
I'm decent at that.
So 2.
Let's go, chance cubes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So that is a success with 2 threat. You know what? I'm going to say convenience.
I need
So
another green. Another green.
another green. All right. So with that 2 threat, you get across fine, but you do take 2 strain because there is kind of parts where, you know, you look down and it's like, oh wow, this really is a long drop. This is all right. That's a lot of success. 4 success, 1 threat. You're good, but same kind of deal. You do kind of stress yourself out of like thinking like, wow, okay, this is a long fall. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no. So when
A
strain?
whole singular strain.
You're telling me the Wookiee, probably born and raised on Kashyyyk with, those tall tree houses, is scared of heights?
This is city heights, and also this ledge is kind of narrow, especially to him because he's big.
I am big. You see, with a tree, I can at least latch my claws into it, into the bark.
There's really nothing.
This is concrete and Durasteel.
It's just-
There's nothing to hold on to.
It's just stone. It's just a rock. What'd you get, Nave?
So, I only got a threat.
Uh-oh. All right.
But no success.
Yeah, I'll cancel that.
Yeah, there is,
Damn, now I have to build a new
You
toy.
kind of... He doesn't, like, fall, because I will say, because he only failed by no successes existing. But you are starting to fall. So if somebody wants to try to catch him, I probably, Zahir, considering the fact that he's right next to him.
What do I need to roll for that, boss man?
Players athletics.
again?
Yeah.
Average? Or easy?
Average. I will...
Wowzers. That is... success with 2 advantage.
Okay. How do you want to spend that advantage? So you do grab him and pull him back on.
I'll probably use the advantage to get rid of the strain.
Okay. What happens with that? Like, how does...
Like, as soon as I see him tipping, I just go, punk, on the chest plate and put him back on the ledge, and I go, you good?
I believe so. Thank you.
Alright, let's continue. And once again, climbing claws out, stuck into the rock.
Yeah. So you kind of you're sliding along this narrow pathway, this narrow ledge. There's all this traffic and noise passing by. It's a very beautiful sight if you were not like at very high risk of just plummeting to your death. But eventually,
Wilhelm screaming all the way down.
But eventually, you do make it to this like corner bit where it like widens up a lot.
Whew.
If I could sweat, I would be.
This is leaking oil.
But then it would make it easier for the Wookiee to fall.
Ah!
I seem to be convincing.
Well,
But yeah, I guess we make it there safe.
yes, and sound. So you're kind of at a part where it's just wall.
It's just wall.
It's just wall.
Okay, now what?
Certainly looks like a wall.
This wall seems to be
this
made of
part's-
I was
wall.
gonna say that.
I tell you, this part's very straightforward. And Vortex, she takes her like staff that she's been using as like kind of her seeing stick, and just like starts banging it against like one of the like part of the wall, and it clearly like it starts kind of caving in on itself a little bit.
Vandalism.
I mean, what we're doing, breaking and entering.
Emphasis on the breaking.
Stand back a bit. I'll take out my Wookiee bowcaster and just shoot the wall.
Okay.
Because these are really fucking powerful weapons.
I want you, because it is a very powerful weapon, and there is space to stand here, but I feel like doing that will push you back a little bit and put you at risk of...
Well, I'll probably like kind of go back and kind of get myself to kind of an angle where it's not going to make me fall off.
Alright.
Okie dokie, everybody. Stay back a bit, and bam!
And then...
Do I need to roll an attack or anything?
I'm gonna say no.
Alright, fair enough.
Just keep it quick, keep it going. Yeah, so you fire your shot, it hits the wall, and like it just... making a...
Hopefully nobody heard that. Basically put the bowcaster back on my back and... Well, that was easy. Let's go! Quickly before any guards come by.
Alright, so... are you all entering in?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay outside.
Just over here.
Grab him. No, you're coming with.
You guys have to cross the ledge, over my body.
That can be arranged.
Yeah, so, as you guys go in, it's, like, where you enter in at is, it's like a really kind of narrow, like, passageway, like, but it's not, like, decorated, like it's a hallway or anything, like, there's clearly some kind of, like, either some, like, design oversight, or, like, some kind of secret passage. The only thing you know is that this is definitely getting you into the building. You're just kind of walking down this kind of tight corridor for a bit.
So you're probably having to step sideways.
I need to improve interior design.
I don't think anyone's thought about interior design for this place for a long time, buddy.
And
Be the ones.
Doubtful.
I have a bad feeling about this.
and then so there's a part. You can see Vortex just kind of futzing around with a part of the wall, and then just like you hear a click, and then like the wall just kind of swings open a little bit. Well, I think we're here.
Neat.
So it would seem.
And
least-
where is here?
Just. Well, I guess we're not fully here, but so as you kind of walk in, this is just a pretty empty, like, antechamber. There's like barely anything in here.
I guess at this point I'll take the bowcaster back out and just hold it casually, not at the ready, but just in my hands in case if anything comes up.
Yeah, I'll have the last pistol.
Same.
All right, everyone's got their weapons on hand. Well, I don't think we're gonna find anything in here.
Fair enough.
There is a part in this room where there's a doorway that leads out into a hall. So this is not just like the only room.
I'm guessing smells kind of dusty and old in here.
Yes. This room is this part of the building has clearly not been like used for anything in a good couple years. Potentially even longer.
It's been 84 years.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me. But yeah, I don't know. Press forward.
lead on.
Yeah, so you walk out from this kind of very empty antechamber into a very empty hallway. It's a lot more decorated than the room you were currently in. Like, there was like nothing in that small room you were in. The hallway has like some stuff kind of on the walls. Nothing that looks too valuable though. It's just kind of like decorative pieces.
I think we're like 10 credits.
Potentially.
Are we in the Jedi Temple?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hope we don't get caught.
Look, like I said, this is for the most part, abandoned part of the temple. I don't think anyone's been here in, well, I don't know,
Probably since the Purge.
most likely.
The dark days. Flashback moment.
Die, Jedi scum!
You kind of make your way down through these halls. There are there's stuff you could take. Like there's kind of just decorative things on the wall, like crests and symbols and junk. made out of just like fly.
Decorative orbs.
There's no decorative orbs.
Wow, a signed crest by Yoda and
What the-
Mace Windu. Wow, what a steal.
What a steal!
This will celebrate it.
Stuff
Jedi
like-
Con.
This is like there's like the vase.
I'm gonna take the base.
You're gonna take the vase, the Jedi vase.
I kind of like look at him scoldingly, like, but, and I just go, "Hey, this stuff is sacred. Leave it alone."
I mean, you're here to. We're all here to steal stuff.
It's not been a temple for, ages.
Okay, do we know that she's a Jedi? I don't remember.
Zahir does.
I do, but I have not shared with the group.
Okay. Okay, dang it. Okay.
I do, but I have not shared.
You seem to have an alarming amount of info about this.
Alarming
Temple.
amount of info.
I'd say insider info. And I'm gonna guess you're not an Imperial.
No.
Well,
If I was an Imperial, why would I bring you here?
Which is my point. I don't think you're an Imperial, but I don't think you're exactly neutral.
I'm just a scavenger. Heard that there was some good stuff in here.
I mean, you claim to be blind, but you navigated that ledge pretty
Yes, you did
pretty
do it
skilled.
better than
I got good balance. What can I say? And she points to she's a Solonian, so she's like an otter lady.
Oh yeah.
She has like a big otter tail.
You wouldn't have happened to the Force, anything related to the Force, would you?
No. If you want to make something to, if you want to make me a,
Insight check.
if you want to make me a perception check for that, give me a second. Against. What's I'm just gonna ask, what's deception under? Is that under presence?
Perception and cunning.
It's under cunning?
Yep.
Yes. That's
Okay, I need you to roll me a 2 red, 2 purple perception check.
And how many greens do you need?
Like a 2.
I think you have a D100
And then,
in
like
there.
5 yellows.
You have a part of a D100 in there.
Yeah, both of these are not green dice. What are you doing, my man?
I mean, they're green, but they're not the right kind of green.
Get out of here.
Get
You're
out.
the one that fucking grabbed him, you whinget.
Get out
You
of my,
whinge What the fuck is that?
Get out of my office.
It's a word I just made up.
All
Get out of my
right.
It's a
office. You're
widget,
fired.
it wins.
Yeah.
Never mind, we need you. You're unfired.
That's a lot of threat.
Oh, are you challenging me, Nines? It pulls out like
That is a success, though, but with a lot of threat. How do I want to use that narratively?
He's got a feeling.
You got a really good feeling that she might be lying to you.
But that's it.
But with all of that threat, I will say you don't. It's not a confirmed feeling.
Okay.
Like you're like
It's
more
just-
positive than not, but like there's still a decent amount of doubt.
Okay, it's like I know this person's probably lying, but it's like I can't confirm it. So
You have no real evidence in
Yeah.
your mind to confirm.
Basically, like, I feel like they're lying, but I ain't got any damn proof.
I've worked around the Jedi before the Dark Times. I tend to know how the Force operates just a little.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. And conversations for later. Let's go steal some shit.
Let's go.
Stealing.
Like I said, I built you for this.
Theft.
The iconic theft. I mean, he's a thief, so it does make sense. You
Just
did
like
build
it.
him for this.
Just got like a chest compartment that he just opens and puts.
Yeah. So, you're kind of making your way through the halls, following this Solonian individual. You kind of make a turn into another kind of like chamber room, which does lead into a second room, like kind of right in that.
Why do I imagine as we go around the corner, it's like the classic, like, 3 heads poking around the corner. Just like Nine's Knave's head above him, and me being the tallest, my head on the top tier, just like... Boop, boop.
Wait a minute. So yeah, there is the room you've kind of stumbled into is some kind of at least what appears to be some kind of training room. Like it's been for the most part wiped clean, but like you can kind of see there's those like ball droid things, the ones that like shoot the little lasers.
Oh, the training droids?
The training droids. Specifically the ball ones that float around.
The training droids.
Oh,
Are
there's-
they active or are they just resting on a wall?
They're just resting.
resting on a shelf.
Can I take one?
Yeah. There's
Just,
literally nothing.
Hello, little droid
There's
friend.
literally nothing stopping you. Yeah, they're just like sitting. Like
I'm taking 2 of them.
you're gonna take 2 of them.
No, nobody tells you this, but the training droids in the Jedi Temple are free. You can take as many as you want.
Hey!
I have 419 at home.
I'll take like maybe a couple. I think maybe like 2 or 3.
There's.
I don't take any. Basically, I'm just like, are you guys even gonna do those?
I mean, you could sell them.
I take a third for him.
Fine. I guess they'd be fun to mess around with, tinker with.
There is a. There is on kind of because there's like racks and stuff that would be holding like training lightsabers and stuff, but there is and all kinds of like weapons that you would kind of train with in here. A lot of it's been cleaned out, but there are still like a few of those training lightsabers. It's those not like the weird ones from the movies, but like the ones where it's like it's a solid piece.
Oh, so it's like it's basically a kendo sword. It's basically just a fucking wooden stick.
Yes, but it does like it if you can fit if it does work, it will power on and it'll just like shock the individual instead of like dealing actual damage.
Yeah.
Can I pick one up and try and turn it on?
Yes. It does not turn on.
Okay.
It just sparks.
It doesn't spark like you're just kind of clicking the button and nothing happens.
Okay. How many others are there?
There's about like 3 of them
Okay,
left.
Can I try the others?
Yes, they all don't work.
Okay.
Battery cells are probably dead. Power cells are probably dead.
It's probably a good signifier of how long this place has just kind of been existing. The room itself is also pretty like thick with dust,
Okay.
like on everything.
What's your Wookiee's name again?
Zahir.
Zahir, do you have any sort of knowledge that could help you maybe fix one of these? Maybe tinker with it a bit, perhaps.
The power cells are probably just depleted in this. Probably just need to get some new power cells. That would be my guess.
That and maybe we could upgrade it so it does more than just mild shock.
Well, I don't know. Would I have any knowledge of how lightsabers work? Probably not. The
Probably
Jedi,
no.
The Jedi kept that a very closely guarded
I
secret.
mean, it wouldn't necessarily have to be lightsaber. I mean, you could maybe tweak it with it to do some damage.
Yeah. I mean, it'll do stun damage. So you're basically just hitting them with a stun rod.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's a big maybe question.
That's a very big maybe, though.
Maybe we take like 3 of them. Just
All
for experiment.
all 3 of them.
Literally don't show that to anyone because they might think it's the real thing, and then they'll probably presume you're, a Jedi, and then, well, you're dead.
I mean, I don't think they'd actually think. I mean, okay, they might think you either got that somewhere or you are in fact a Jedi. I guess
Yes.
if you do have it, and if Imperial enforcement would catch you with that, they would have a lot of questions.
Yeah, so literally show that to no one.
Okay, I'll just throw one
Stuff
in
it in the bag. Stuff it in a bag. Do not bring it out until we get to the ship, and only keep it on the ship.
Famous droid Jedi.
Okay, Dad.
Yeah. So as this is happening, so this chamber kind of goes into another room behind like some doors.
Mhm.
Wertek or. I don't think you were. I think you did put together that she is definitely this Drama. This Drama character.
Yeah.
So you would know her as Drama, but she went into this other room You didn't get a kind of a good glimpse of what was beyond that, but you're just kind of like, oh, what's in here?
I guess I'll pop into the other room.
So in the other room, it is just a room that is just has some shelves that are lined with basically these like a bunch of data drives essentially. You can see Drama kind of at one of the walls, like clearly looking for something specific.
Looking curious.
Well,
Curious.
I guess I'll pop in. What you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seeing if there's something.
Well, you know, and I know. I can help you look.
No, I think I got it. Why don't you go back over to your group?
Fair enough.
So here, where did you go?
Next room over. Just dusty old books.
And at that moment, so you're kind of just chilling, talking about the lightsabers that you found, the training lightsabers that you found, and you hear something coming from down the hall.
Perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Average.
How many purple?
Average.
So, 2 by 4.
You can kind of immediately on the offset can tell that it is a bit more hurried than like casually walking like somebody's.
Okay, that is a 6. Success with advantage.
Okay, nobody else needs to roll.
I got 3 success.
All right.
Alright, but yeah, both of us.
Yeah. So you can hear they're clear. Whoever is coming is clearly slightly hurried. It's not like casual walking down.
Does it sound armored?
You can kind of. It doesn't sound heavily armored, but like.
Does it sound like the clacking?
It does not sound like.
It's.
I know exactly where you're going with this. No, it does not sound like stormtroopers.
Good.
You've been led into a trap, it appears.
Well, we got company coming quick. Get ready, or hide.
Let's hide.
Do you want to hide and ambush them?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe if we can just hide and have them pass over us completely.
Alright.
Why
sure.
would we want to trigger a fight where they can bring backup?
That's
Yeah.
true.
That is
Yeah,
a great point.
I would get. How empty or spacious is this room, or is it kind of cluttered?
It's not heavily cluttered. There's honestly not a whole lot of good hiding spots in here.
I mean,
Probably best bet would be going to the room with the dusty old books.
it means that here could probably pass off as like a carpet.
Just lays on the ground.
Just lies on the ground. You can't see me, I have a carpet.
Well, I guess we got him. I guess there's nobody here.
Computer.
But I'm going to spend one of my dark side points. I forgot to mention, the destiny pool for this episode is 3 light side points and 2 dark side points. I'm going to spend a dark side point. And as you were trying to figure out how to hide,
They waltz on it.
they walk in. They're not stormtroopers, but they are like security detail. There's only 2 of them though, and they're not carrying super high power equipment. Like it's very standard, like blaster pistol and like a stun baton.
Okay. With that, I will raise the bowcaster and basically just be like,
So
hands up.
So they run in. They yell. One of the guys the guy on the left, he yells out, "What are you guys doing here?"
Hands up.
Your mom?
Does Nines actually fucking say that?
Yes.
What are you doing here? Your mom.
Your mother, perhaps?
And he pulls out his blaster pistol and shoots at you.
But not like for real.
Yeah, no, that was barely a
all
joke.
right.
I just thought it was too good.
Doing your mom, doing your mom.
Yeah, I guess I'll raise my pistol up again.
So you're just-
That is next.
Yeah, just like use, the old, like, commanding military voice. Hands up, drop your weapons.
Hands up! Drop your weapons!
I want
If you
you.
cooperate, you won't get shot.
I want you to make me a coercion check.
Oh, yeah, they don't have intimidation.
Well, that's what coercion is. It's gonna be a. Two purple.
2 purple,
Oh wait, sorry, 3 purple actually.
3 purple.
I'm not scared by you.
Give me your purple.
Give me.
Coercion. Okay. 3 purple?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it 2 purple.
How so? Light side point.
You must spend a light up. You cannot downgrade the check, but you can upgrade yours. So you could add a yellow die to one of your green. Replace one of your green die with a yellow die.
We'll do that. Why not?
Like you can downgrade a check if it's like a red and like two purple to just be 3 purple.
If I was confronting the otter person, I could have used one of these.
Yes, you can use them at any time.
Yeah, they can be used.
You
at
can
any
use
time.
them for literally anything. You don't even have to use them mechanically. You can use them just to have something happen.
Okay.
Mhm.
I would like a lightsaber, please.
Well, not that. there's limits.
Can I meet Luke the Skywalker?
The Skywalker.
It'll spend like 3 lancer points to get a real lightsaber.
Damn.
Curious.
That's a success with the threat. Okay. So they do hesitate, but
But they haven't dropped the weapons.
they're
but-
they're like really bordering on the edge of like they might listen to your orders, but they're like kind of slowly doing it. But they like haven't like committed to like dropping the weapons yet.
Okay.
I'll just do to kind of add on to it. I'll just do like a ferocious Wookiee growl, just a just an intimidating growl.
Listen to him. He'll rip your arms off. You heard of angry Wookiees?
And then the guy on the right turns to the guy on the left, and he's like, "We're not gonna take this, are we?" They just have this back and forth conversation. We're not gonna take this, are we? No, we're not.
I put my
As they're
him.
doing that, I'm just gonna pop a shot off near his head.
So they're having like this conversation where it's like the one guy on the right super sensitive, like, no, we could take them. He's like, are you seeing this?
Bam!
Ah!
I don't actually hit him, but it goes.
Well,
like,
no,
right past his ear.
that's him screaming because you'd freak out to that.
Just bam! And then in Wookiee, if they can understand me, they understand it. If they can, they just hear War Rouge. But basically, I say, next one goes right between the eyes.
I'm sure whatever the Empire's
They're
paying-
clearly hostile. Go! And the guy on the right pulls out like with his blaster rod, fires at you.
Motherfucker. This sassy little bitch, I'm gonna pound him.
He's trying way too hard for his paycheck.
Is that short? I mean, he to be fair, well, he did attack him, and he's not a great man. Three of those.
Just in War Rouge. You sassy bitch.
Okay, he misses.
Okay, I guess I'll
Well, with advantage. So, I will say he does miss, but he does hit one of the training droids, like kind of they're just kind of on the walls, like
Yeah.
right behind you, and it just like and it like explodes, which will give you a setback die for whatever you do next, because you're a little
just
frazzled from this thing just kind of like blowing up right behind
just
you.
like, the fuck?
No, not the priceless training droid.
Then I think with that,
Roll for
everyone roll.
initiative.
Everyone roll cool.
All right, roll cool.
Roll green. Do I need any setback?
No purples. It's just whatever you have in
I need 2 green.
3 advantage.
Okay.
I need double green. Give me a green.
Fine.
Here, let me. That is 2 success with 1 advantage for you, Kyle.
Yep.
Okay, that's 2 success for the guys.
For the boys.
Woo! 3 success, 1 advantage, baby!
What'd you get, Kyle?
Like 2 advantage, 1 success. Well, like no, I was like 2 success, 1 advantage. I think I get the symbols
Yeah,
mixed
2
up,
success,
yeah.
2 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
For me, 3 success and an advantage. So I guess that's me.
Yes.
Okay, I just have 1 of the black setbacks.
Yes.
Okay, to shoot 2 purple.
I'd say you're at
Enough of a distance.
short range,
So-
so it's just single purple.
Oh, okay. I need. Yep, just that. Okay. 3 success, 1 threat.
To fire. What are you doing? Firing at him?
Basically, like I said, next one goes between the eyes. I'm shooting him.
Okay. Which one are you shooting?
The one that I fired. I would think it would be the left that
guy-
I shot over his shoulder. So
Okay.
this time I'm actually aiming and like actually hitting him. By the way, I think. Oh, it's 3 success or is it advantage for the crits?
It's advantage for the crits.
Okay, never
Success just adds more damage, like each
mind. Okay,
success.
so it'll be a total of 13 damage.
Okay. That definitely does kill the one guy.
As I told him right between the eyes, so BAM!
Slams into the ground, just dropping like a bag of rocks. Okay.
Well. Basically, I growled to you two. The point for leaving has long since passed. No witnesses.
I mean,
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do? You still have your maneuver.
Put the Wookiee bowcaster away, stroll to the guy, and get ready to just fucking BAM!
Bam. All right. So you're gonna move. Use your thing to move. All right.
Yeah, I'm about ready to freaking knock his lights out.
9s.
Yep.
It's your turn.
okay.
Pew pew.
So I want to see if this guy's hostile, right?
Yes.
The other guy was hostile. Okay.
Yeah. Zahir killed the guy that was,
Yeah.
like, actually like
Okay.
questioning leaving.
Okay.
So the guy that's left is the one that is committed enough to fight.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Well, how committed is he to fight after I just dropped his friend like a sack of fucking
Probably-
potatoes?
Well-
Probably even more since you killed, his buddy.
You killed Jeff.
He was 1 day from retirement.
His name is Jeff.
His name is Jeff.
His wife just had kids.
And then Jeff.
He
He's
had
1 day
kids,
from
Charlie.
retirement.
He had kids.
All right.
He had a wife and a family.
He had a dog.
I'm gonna try and just, clip him in the head.
All right.
Somebody blaster pistol.
All right. Make me a easy attack roll.
Quinn purple.
Singular purple.
How many greens do you need for that?
For heavy, I need 2 yellows, 2 greens.
Hot diggity damn, son. There you go. There's 2 green for you. And you need another yellow.
Yep.
There you go.
This guy, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Oh, he's rolling. He's rolling.
Rollies! Hot fucking damn. Here, let me tally that up for you.
That's single success. Single advantage.
Success.
So you have a success and an advantage.
Woo!
So you do hit. For what's the damage?
9 damage.
So 10 damage because it is plus how many successes you have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
He's dead.
Yes, he is dead.
Epic.
So just.
Glad I could help.
Okay, let's see what they have on them.
We loot the bodies.
Looks like just regular stuff, stun batons, and I look at the training lightsaber, look at the stun batons. I might be able to do something with this.
I was gonna say you can take it. It's.
I'll say, I guess I'll take one of the stun batons, and I look to you and I go, I could probably do something with these two.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. Okay.
Well, have you heard of Darth Maul?
Double stun baton. It's just the crappy recorder version of. It's just the crummy recorder version of like a Duel of the Fates.
So you're taking one of these guys' stun batons,
Yeah.
or do you want to take both of them?
I suppose.
Oh, I
Do
mean,
both.
you could either do something with that, or you can sell it.
Fair enough.
I don't think these guys need them anymore.
Uh,
Just a hunch.
that I'll take each of the bodies, sling one over each shoulder, and just be like, I'm gonna hide these.
All right.
Oh, do they have comms on them?
They do.
Take the comms. Break them.
All right. It just makes sense.
There, no one will be able to call them now.
Well, they'll still try and call them, but like they're gonna get no response.
Yep.
That might be more suspect.
Fair enough.
Oh, you've committed to this though.
Yes, I have committed to this, and we're gonna be long gone. But yeah, I'll,
10 minutes later.
Where the frick are Frank and Jerry?
They were supposed to celebrate their retirement.
Like 4 minutes ago. What the hell?
Their kids are here.
And the dog!
They really took it hard after they divorced.
The saga of Frank and Jerry.
His new girlfriend will be disappointed.
Alright.
This is the deep lore,
The deep lore.
of Frank
These
and
two
Jerry.
guys.
Frank and Jerry, the deep dish lore.
Alright, so, where are you hiding these guys? Because you said you wanted to do that.
You said that there's some spots to hide. I'm guessing like boxes or crates or something.
Yeah, you'd have to like empty the crates though, because they're just kind of
I'm gonna lay them behind the crate.
move the crate, lay them behind. All right.
Why don't you put it? What, okay, is there? Well, why not put one of them under furniture?
There is no furniture in here. This is a.
Well, don't they have the? See, I'm just thinking of the
The,
chairs.
they have those, but like they're not in this room. This is a room where they have the droids shoot at you, and you have to block blaster bolts with your
Well,
lightsaber.
bring 'em in there.
Look, maybe I just want to take a nap.
Maybe
But
this
yeah.
will be a hologram.
Yeah, I'll just kind of hide them behind a couple things and be like,
We did it.
just the dumb grin with the two thumbs up. Like freaking Wayne's World.
Perfect.
All right. There's.
And with that, I'm guessing she heard the commotion.
Yes. But there's nothing. Most definitely, but there's nothing currently being done about that. There's nothing else you can see in this room. You could go into that back room though.
I'm gonna head into the back room and I go, had a problem, we took care of it.
She just gives you a thumbs up as she's like still like looking and searching through all these data drives.
What's okay?
You almost done there?
Almost.
Do you require
Good.
assistance?
No.
I'd like to get out of here before anyone becomes suspicious of, well, the two guys that are quite clearly dead down here, and that won't be reporting back in.
He's to hear. What's the deal with you and this friend of yours?
She's just looking for some books or whatever.
I don't
The
know.
point is, I want to get out of here before these two are noticed.
I don't know. It kind of suspicious there.
I could be suspicious or non-suspicious if I want.
Nines, I think a friend has a crush.
Well, a crush already knows what this person's deal is. I'm not sure which.
I don't know
He's-
either of those things, and one, she's not even my type. She's not even my same species.
You both have fur.
Yes, very astute.
Because I
I
mean,
built you for this.
you keep checking on your friend every like 5 seconds or so. Like I'm pretty sure.
Look, she's paying us to do this, okay?
Okay.
You're actually not being paid to do
Yeah.
this.
No, this.
You can make money by selling the stuff you find in here.
Well, look, we're gonna be making money doing this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go into this room, see if there's anything valuable in here.
So aren't you just the least bit curious about who this person is? What their deal is?
I don't know. It's none of my business. I don't care.
All right, well, I found what I'm looking for. Half of what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to go check a room across the hall. If you guys want to look through here, seems to be some kind of archive. Might be able to find some useful information. That could definitely be sold to the right person. You could probably make a lot off.
Do you need any help finding this item?
No,
So,
Um,
so what you're saying is the archives appear to be incomplete.
impossible.
I mean I want to say that, but I'm gonna go find that other thing now. And she just walks off and goes across the hall.
I don't know. Something seems to be up. You know.
Well, like she said, valuable. Lady we're working for. She might like stuff like this.
'Cause, I mean.
Blue Baroness, what's her actual name? It's been
Nath.
so long. Nath. She might like stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yes, she does
see.
like stuff.
I'm stuck.
Stuff. OMG, nines, no.
Nice, no. Yeah, I guess
You just want to kind of poke through these.
archive, see if there's anything valuable.
Yes. Do you want to try to like speed through it, or just kind of take your time a little bit?
Half and half.
Okay. I'm gonna count that as just. I was mainly asking, do you want to make a check, or do you just want me to tell you what the things you can find that of note? So.
Tell me the things that I can find that are of note.
So that's gonna you're gonna kind of take a bit more time to just kind of look through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit passes. You know, you're able to find. It's like not super deep, confidential like information, but like there's some neat little there's some books essentially. Various like tales of the Jedi. You know, that's some very minor like I guess techniques.
Neat.
Very valuable if you can find the right buyer.
Interesting, perhaps.
Take some of these, stuff them in the satchel.
Yeah.
All right.
Taking some violence.
Okay. I want to see if I can find anything related to Clone Wars type stuff.
There.
Seasons.
There's a 7-season box set of
Well, on
Star Wars
Blu-ray.
on Blu-ray. There's not a whole lot about the Clone Wars.
Okay.
There's some like stuff about you can find like one thing that kind of like a chapter of it kind of offhandedly mentions like a very minor battle
Okay.
that they helped
Bad Batch.
with in the Clone Wars,
Okay.
but nothing like super big or
Particularly
interesting.
interesting. Okay.
What kind of sodas have we got in the fridge?
None.
Whack. Any agua?
No.
Only wine.
Fuck.
You guys cringe.
It's not my fault. I don't have money.
Get money.
No.
Whack.
Out of money, just get more.
Just
Big
get
mo-
more.
Have you tried not being poor?
Yes.
Just get a house. How hard can it be?
Forehead.
All right. But yeah, that's about the extent of what you could find about anything related to the Clone Wars.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, I guess we'll check the other room across the hall, see if there's anything in there.
So as you were exiting the door, there is in like the center of the room, there is a a figure standing there. Menacingly. Dressed in dark robes.
Hello there.
Shut up.
I know.
I have
You know, this
a
place
bad
does not
feeling
accept
about this.
thieves. This individual's face, because he's wearing a hood, it's obscured by shadow.
Are you with the Empire?
Obviously.
He's like starts giving you all kind of like glances. You can feel it deep within your bones.
We in trouble. We in trouble.
This is oddly.
Deep within our bones, deep within your circuits.
But I guess that doesn't matter. This may be a temple, but for you, it'll be a tomb. And then he pulls out his lightsaber and ignites.
Time for me to voluntarily activate my, chip.
It's all right.
Die, Jedi scum!
It's a temple of doom.
So we're gonna
Roll cool.
Sponsored by Lucasfilm.
Roll cool. Roll cool.
I will say roll vigilance because you weren't expecting this. I highly doubt you're expecting a
Okay,
What kind of check?
vigilance.
I know what kind of.
It's an initiative roll, so just the base dice.
Here we go.
2 success.
okay, 2 success and advantage.
3 advantage.
So, what color's the lightsaber?
It's red.
Okay.
Okay. I assumed you probably would have guessed by the came in wearing dark robes.
Well, I mean, I don't know, some Jedi can,
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
What'd you get?
Still just,
What'd you get, Nate? 3 advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Still just.
Most likely you were going last.
Fuck.
I will do say
I can finally use my Jedi killing experience for good use.
that you don't have because you didn't participate in that part.
he did, but he did it willingly.
Take that! At the deep lore.
Deep.
Yeah, it was totally, completely involuntary of me to do this thing.
The Jedi had stolen his cup of coffee for too many times.
Welp, it's his turn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What's the order in which you guys came out? I guess is the question. Who would be like right in front of him?
I mean, I was the one who said hello, and so
I mean, that doesn't directly mean like you're the most
know.
like you'd be like standing right in front of him.
no. Probably
Be me or some here.
Who exited the room first? I guess is the better question.
No. Most likely me.
Okay, he's taking the sacrifice.
alright. I'm second then.
Third.
Oh no.
Ow.
Yeah, that's not looking good for you. That's just a single success, but that still hits you.
And it's a fucking lightsaber.
Yes, so this is you're taking all the damage, baby. Double checking. It's 11.
Oh, it's nice knowing to hear.
Literally half my health.
Yeah, so he gets a really good like
That would've been
hit
all
in
my
on
health.
you. Like he gets a pretty good like kind of swipe. You know, it kind of scathes across your chest.
Ow!
And he's after that he kind of goes back to just kind of standing, like he's in more of a guard stance.
Mm.
And then with that, That's his turn.
Who's up
Andrew.
next? Pew pew.
You go ahead of Kyle just because you got that one advantage.
Pew pew.
Um,
Pew pew!
I'm. Is dodging an action or a maneuver?
It's a maneuver.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna. Yeah. Pew pew.
Or I think
Or
because you have that dodge ability. I think that I don't know. That should be in your skill tree, whatever that says.
yeah.
Oh lord, he's falling asleep. He's falling asleep.
Okay. So it's an incidental.
Yeah, that's just so you can just do.
Okay. So it's the reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm gonna. Pew pew.
Okay.
Okay.
And what does dodge do? It upgrades the difficulty of attacks.
Yep, and
Okay.
that gives me 1 strain. I need another yellow. And
550.
Give me.
okay. What kind of what difficulty?
You're at short range.
So wham.
So just 1 purple.
Pew.
Okay, so 2 success with threat.
Okay. How much threat? Just a single threat?
Yeah, just 1.
I'm just gonna say, because of the stress of what you've been confronted with,
Yep.
you know this is not good. You gain another strain. But 2 success. What's the damage on that?
Okay, so total is 9.
Okay.
Alright.
9.
Okay.
Oh.
And then
Took me way too
speaking of 9s, it is 9's turn.
Go, buddy, go!
Here I go, killing again.
Wowee.
Shoot
It's
this
been
son of a
too
bitch
long.
with the rifle.
It's been a long time since I killed somebody force sensitive. No, I'm not referring to Order 66. That was out of my control.
It was a completely unrelated incident.
I've a changed man.
You changed man now.
Either way,
Then.
what are you shooting him with?
A gun.
A real gun. Pulls out his Glock.
That's
Alright.
funny, 'cause
Slingshot.
that's like actual lore that Mandalorians use just like regular
It's true.
pistols.
They use gun. But yeah, what gun are you hitting him with?
Rifle or
Or
plasma
attempting to
pistol?
shoot him with?
Heavy range blaster pistol.
Alright.
Heavy weapons.
Carbine.
The blaster carbine.
Oh, so this is more of the rifle.
Green. Yellow.
Yellow.
What do I need?
Short range, so
Clan
just
purple.
single purple. This room is not very big, and you're also he confronted you like he was like it's not that long of a walk from the door to like that's the center of the room where he was standing.
What will he get?
Let's go, baby!
Okay, so it's 3 advantage,
No
but a
success.
failure by
Oof.
default.
Failure by default, but with 3 advantage.
So you do miss.
No.
But how can he spend that advantage?
I don't know. How do you want to spend that advantage?
Well, how can I spend it?
With 3.
It is defensive bonuses. You
Ooh.
can force him to drop a melee weapon.
Oh!
I think that would require.
An actual hit.
I think that would require you to actually hit him.
Okay.
Defensive bonuses, maybe.
Wait.
Never mind. It doesn't specify, so you can do that.
Okay, let's do that.
So instead of like hitting him, you shoot the lightsaber out of his hand.
Yeah. If it's not too out of the question, I want to see if I can, just get it out of his hands. Yeah.
Like get it.
Oh
No.
oh, no.
You can
oh,
shoot it
oh,
out
I
of
can
his
shoot it-
hands,
I-
but you
I
can't.
shoot
You
it
can't.
out of his hands.
You can't go
and-
and.
but
You can't go
I
and grab
can't
it.
go and grab it. Okay.
No.
But maybe somebody else could.
That'll be me!
Hey,
Yeah.
my mom says it's one. I
You
get
wanna
one
t-
from the lightsaber.
I guess, could I try to, like, pick up the lightsaber and smack him with it?
You could, but you'd be really shit at it.
Bonk.
Okay, instead of doing that, what I'm gonna do is I am going to big strong Wookiee just fucking grapple him, lift him up, and just slam him.
Yeet.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna pick him up and toss him across the room head first at a fucking wall.
Suplex.
Okay. Roll,
And I am very good at brawl.
roll
so
me a
give me-
brawl. Thank you.
Sorry,
Nick. Very
how
cool.
sorry about that. How many purple?
2.
All right, 2 purple. May I use one of the light side points to change the green to yellow?
Yes. But I, in turn, will use a dark side point to make that one of those purples a red.
Switch to
Oops.
Alright then.
Gotta remember it's reversed for me.
That is. Woo! Triumph with 1 advantage.
Okay.
Because everything else canceled each other out.
Okay.
Thank God the frickin' red die rolled a blank.
Okay.
But yeah, triumph with a singular advantage. So, how much damage would that be on this guy?
What is your...
My brawl? Or brawn?
Yeah, what's your brawn?
3.
It'll be 3 whole damage.
So, I guess like, I scoop him up and chuck him head first at a wall and just slam him as hard as I can.
Yes, but 3 damage is not very good. 3. He has a. I'll let you know. He has a soak of 3, so he doesn't take any of that damage. So I'm gonna say to represent that, in mid-air, because he's like going kind of head first at the wall, he doesn't do like a full flip, like to like not have his head slammed to the wall. So he like, but like enough
But
so.
like, just back
Yeah,
against
he
the
he
wall.
hits his back against the wall and like manages to kind of recover from that.
And then
stand on his own
basically
2
what
feet.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my maneuver to like basically charge up and get between him and his weapon.
Okay.
And basically just fist ready to just absolutely brutally clobber this motherfucker.
Okay.
Because that hurt, you bitch!
it's clobber time.
Literally.
Okay, and then with that, it's his turn. Can I see one of those force die actually? There's one in the tin right there.
Can
There
you?
you go, man.
I don't know. Can I? Just gonna. Okay. First, he's using his,
He was gonna try to pull the lightsaber back to him.
and he's gonna succeed at doing that.
Fuck.
So you're like standing in between, like you're not gonna get it, and just like right, like past your ear, just.
Hold up. Could I roll to intercept it? Possibly?
No, it is going.
Fuck!
It is going too fast. It is going too fast for you to do anything about that.
Alright.
And you're not. You're too focused on like, gonna stop you from getting your lightsaber. So you're not expecting. Oh, you completely forget that this guy clearly can use the force.
So I'm just like, fuck.
And they're like, oh yeah, shit, he can do that. And he like ignites his lightsaber again.
But I guess he loses his attack.
That is his maneuver according to the thingy here.
Fuck,
So
he does still get
he
his
can
attack.
he can still get his attack, but he can't move. So, but
Okay.
you are still close enough for him to attack.
Dodge! Dodge!
Too late, Bucko. Yeah, so he comes at you again.
May I use a light side point to increase the difficulty?
Yes.
Make it a red, bitch! Here, this one right here. There. You got it.
Okay.
Hopefully it works. He rolled on the floor. It doesn't count.
Doesn't, although I think the roll sucked, so. Okay.
Wait, if it sucks, it counts. It counts.
It counts! He got a triumph.
Okay.
Looks like with threat.
Yeah, with a single point of threat, so it's gonna take a point of strain.
All right.
But he is gonna crit you with that triumph.
Motherfuck, I'm probably dead.
No. Yeah, I mean, you might gain 2 critical injuries, but I don't think you'll die.
I'll just wish you were dead.
Do you want me to roll the d100 and decide your fate, or do you want to do that? Do you want to be?
I will decide my
I
own
will
fate.
be the decider of my destiny.
I will be the decider of my destiny, bitch. 55.
55. I mean, you fight. I mean, none of you can use the force. This guy just knows how to use the force and kick your ass. Say 45.
Yes.
Ooh. Bowled over. The target is knocked over, knocked prone.
Or
This-
no, 55. Not
55. Okay. 55. Fearsome wound. The target increases all difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Ooh.
I'll give you the card for that. And
So
then that's.
what does it do to me?
Hold on, give me a second. I'll get the card. And it's 11 damage minus whatever you have in your.
Well, I'm down. That's straight up to 21, which is my health.
Roll me another d100 for another critical injury. You take one when you get knocked down. Plus 10 to whatever that is, by the way.
It's just 10, so 20.
20. Okay. That one, even 55.
I'm out.
Yeah, so he's coming at you. You know, he gets you another like slash on the arm, and then he basically just kind of like turns his lightsaber around and just kind of like jabs you in the chest with just like the hilt, and you just like completely fall over. And with that,
Zahir.
here are your 2 critical injuries.
Goof, goof.
Wow, wee. And then with that, it is you, Knave. All right.
Pew, pew. Success to advantage.
Okay, success to advantage.
Avenge me, son! Avenge me!
Avenge me, my creation.
I'm gonna use the advantage for a crit.
Do you have enough for a crit?
Yeah, it's two.
Okay.
Shoot his fucking hand off.
You know what? I'm also gonna be the decider of my own destiny. 55 as well.
Aha! Well, considering I don't need it, because I'm.
I guess
down.
you don't need that. I'll take that back then. But that's the damage on that.
No. 8.
Okay. Okay.
I forget. Are there death saves?
No. You basically each time you get a critical injury, when you roll the d100, you'll add like 10 for the first if you have one, 20 if you have a second one. Basically, the only way to really die as a player character is to get the critical injury. Either the end is nigh or just dead. So it's decently hard to die in this game, but it makes sense. It's all about narrative. But yes, okay, so that's all done. Would have been Kyle's turn, but we're gonna skip over him because he's gone. Zahir would have been Zahir's turn, but he's still
I'm down for the kill. How the fuck do I get back up? Is there a roll for that? Or
Uh, you'll have to be healed.
fuck.
But I will allow you to get back up in a really bad state. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I allow you. There's a thing you can do, and I don't know if you can do this on ground combat, but I will allow this. You can get up right now and get back into battle.
Alright.
But you will have 3 setback die. Like your wound threshold will go right back to like 1 below your threshold, but you'll have 3 setback die.
So I'll be 20.
And then you'll have plus 70 on top of whatever you have for plus like your 2
Critical
wounds.
okay.
So it'll be what, plus 70, 80, plus 90.
Alright, if that's the case.
So if you get critted, you might actually die.
Okay. How many purples?
'Cause I'm not gonna make you roll anything. You can
Or,
just,
well, no, like.
oh, setback die, 3 setback die.
Well, yeah, I know, like, I have that, but, like, if I get back up, can I, like.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can take a shot
Just
at
pull
him.
out my blaster and just fucking shoot this fucker. Shoot this Kylo Ren looking ass.
Yeah, you can pull out your bowcaster and try to shoot him.
Yeah, how many purple?
1.
Okay. Here we go! Oh, yeah, I have all I cannot
Both-
believe the look
yeah.
on this.
That's right.
Both blank setbacks.
All the setbacks are blank. That's 3 success. 3 success. Okay.
You
I'm
lucky
gonna-
duck.
I'm basically getting back up. I'm gonna go. Basically in Warouge. Choke on this, you emo bitch, and just boom right in the chest.
Okay, what's the damage on that?
That is 13 whole damage, so he takes 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely that's gonna kill him. So yeah, so
But yeah, I just stand up. Choke on this, you emo bitch, and blaster bolt right to the chest, and basically I'm shattering his sternum.
yeah, and then he the power of this is so powerful that he slams back into the wall that he was like decently close to, and then he just kind of like keels over, like halfway sitting.
Can I take the saber?
Well, before that, I'm gonna pick up the saber and then go over to him, kind of like make sure he's dead, and then just basically punch him in the face. And I go, that hurt. You little shit.
Why don't you decapitate him to make sure?
It's not worth it. He's dead. Fuck. Basically, you can't smell, but nines can definitely smell burnt fur. It is it is singed flesh and fur smell. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Okay.
But yeah, his saber's mine now. I am stowing that in the satchel.
Okay.
I'm glad you killed him because I think that they would have mentioned the Salonian as a distraction.
Oh, wow, you fucking tattletale.
Oh, bitch. I can't believe that fucking worked. I'm taking a picture of that roll.
All right.
I am taking a picture of that roll. Oh, dude, you could probably like post that on the Instagram page. Just be like, look at this fucking lucky roll.
Corey probably saw me thinking really hard about whether or not I was gonna.
You're gonna sell her out.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a great fucking roll.
It is
Like,
good. You
I was not even
you overcame the odds, but we will.
I know, like, fucking, like,
I think there's a line for
there
this.
is no way. There is no way that should have worked, but it did.
Say the line, Nate. Say the line.
The Force was with me. I'm trying to think of the line. I'm sorry. I'm trying to play.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds, motherfucker. Never tell me the odds, bitch.
I'm not editing that to make it sound cooler, by the way.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I know. But still, never tell me the odds, bitch. But yeah, I'm sending you that photo. Dude, I managed to kill him, but like, here's what I had to roll. That is 3 whole setback die. But I managed to kill him. It should not have worked, but it did.
Epic.
Very epic. I'm sending you that photo.
All right, but yeah. So as the fight has calmed down, you do pick up there is the hum of a lightsaber kind of off on the other side of the hallway.
Yeah.
You
turn
can
around
actually
slowly.
distinctly hear the hum of 2 lightsabers specifically.
I'm turning the blaster around and I go, I killed your fucking friend. Anyone else want to go, bitch?
And then out steps into the hall your Salonian friend.
I never would have.
I never would have guessed.
There you go. I drop the bowcasters to my side. I go, oh good, it's you.
Oh.
Well, that's good. I heard a commotion, but I was just about to come and help do something about
she
this.
She can smell the singed fur smell coming from me. I have 2 slashes across my chest and just singed fur.
Zahir, did you know about this?
So you're Force sensitive the whole time.
Yes.
Why were you lying to me earlier?
Well, that's not exactly something I particularly care to go and tell everybody.
Well, I mean,
For obvious
you
reasons.
told Zahir, apparently, it seems
I
like
didn't
you
tell-
guys are
I-
all
She
buddies.
didn't tell me.
I didn't tell
found
him
it out and
anything.
chose to keep the information to myself because I respect her decision to keep herself anonymous.
Want
You
to try
gotta
that word
remember,
again?
Yeah.
I used to work with these guys.
I mean, you think we're gonna snitch for the Empire?
I don't know.
Because like it's like I told you, I got the Order 66 chip removed. It's not like I'd go ape.
Okay, fine, fair enough. That's on me.
And I'd probably do whatever Zahir says.
Smart droid.
Just like I programmed you. That's my
Unless it's like-
droid.
Unless
That's
it's
my
more,
boy.
unless it's more than 2,000 credits.
But yes, she is standing there holding 2 lightsabers, 1 in each hand.
I pull out. Well, I'll pull out his from my satchel. If we keep this.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, because fuck him. I'm selling this. I look over at his dead body and I just like, either I'm selling it or we are utilizing this somehow. Ooh, Abbott. Ooh, no, Rabbit. Red, all-purpose bank opening tool.
Let's keep it. No reason to sell it. This has so much potential. I think.
This has potential.
I mean, we could.
No.
Why don't we reverse engineer this lightsaber and we can, make a couple.
That's very hard to do. Believe me.
He's got a skilled Wookiee and you got a perfectly good lightsaber.
I don't think even people who are actually very good, knowledgeable with lightsabers can do that. At least not very easy.
The Jedi, from my understanding, lightsaber craft is a closely guarded secret.
Yes?
So yeah, I have no clue how this works. This is entirely foreign to me.
Let's not bother with selling it. Let's
All
use
I
it.
know is on switch, off switch. That's it. That is the extent of my knowledge of this thing. I'm keeping it in the bag and I am showing it to nobody. We share this with no one. This is we don't speak of this. But still, fuck him.
Oh yeah, I should mention it's an important enough detail that I feel I should mention. The lightsabers that she has, one of them is blue, and the other one is red.
Okay, what's up with the red one? Because isn't that usually bad guy stuff?
I mean, I got this in the same way you got yours.
Ah,
Or-
I see.
Or it could be
Impressive.
the other way around. You could just kill the
Most
perfectly innocent
impressive.
Jedi.
Well, then we'd be throwing accusations.
I mean, I'm not saying
And
that
punches.
for sure, but I'm just saying. Anything else you'd care to tell us?
No, not particularly. You got a lot of stuff you could sell.
I know the crystals in these things are very expensive.
So why was it so important for you to come here anyways?
Had
Well-
some very important personal stuff I needed to grab.
Yeah, hold
Fair
on.
enough.
A Jedi just had us break into the Jedi Temple.
For obvious reasons. Once again. If you guys want to search this asshat's body for anything else valuable on him, go ahead, be my guest.
Okay.
How many credits do we find?
He has nothing on him beyond that lightsaber.
I take his cloak.
Alright.
So he's all kind of humanoid, is he?
He's just a guy.
Just a guy?
Just a man.
A Sith Bob?
A Sith Bob, that's his name. It's on, he has a name tag.
Sith Bob.
No, but no, he's just a human.
Okay.
I know what we could do with the body. That it could be kind of fun. There's a nice ledge out there. We could just drop it and see how far he falls before he hits something.
I think that's a terrible idea, but I mean,
Fair enough.
this is where our little adventure concludes itself.
Yeah, nice knowing you. We're just gonna go back to the ship and I try to cover up my wounds as best I can.
Oh, I'm gonna give you some.
Do you want
Some of the. I have some repair. I mean, no, not repair.
Stim packs.
Is
it Stimpaks?
Actually, emergency medicine.
to? That's if they're talking about the emergency med kit. That's a thing.
Yeah, emergency med pack.
That basically allows you to.
It basically gets me back up from 0.
Yeah, you can bring.
That's what you would have
person-
used when I was down.
Yeah. So you can go back though and heal him because he does have those critical injuries.
You mean being attacked by a lightsaber, you mean makes you critically injured?
Go. Oh.
I mean, he's basically at just.
I look down at the slash marks on my chest and I go, it's gonna take a while for that fur to grow back.
Yeah. So could I use the med pack on him?
No, that
Okay.
that allows you to bring someone back if they are over their wound threshold.
How many fucking stim packs have I got?
I'd honestly say just rest.
Yeah.
At least rest a bit, and then if not, just
Days.
stim-pack the shit out of that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you go back the way you came, cross the ledge again. No roll, because we're just gonna... That's enough rolling for today.
Screw staying in the inn. I'm going to the. We're going back to the ship. That's our free hotel.
Going back to the ship.
And I am going to take a fat nap.
I'm gonna go to the canteen and buy a thing for when he wakes up.
I am going to acquire death sticks.
Sounds like a terrible idea, but alright, you can start looking for that. But that is where this episode's gonna end. Thank you so much for listening. We really like that. Send us an email, revolvingtabletop@gmail.com.
Do it.
That is it. Actually, no, you can follow us on Twitter @revolvetabletop.
If you do follow
That
us
is
on
it.
Twitter, you could possibly see a picture of that absolutely amazing roll.
But other than that, well, yeah, that's good. Thank you for listening. We'll be back. Bye bye.
And may the force be with you.